so very grateful to be alive and breathing and of service again today. It's Thanksgiving in the United States. I am on a quiet mountaintop in southeastern Kentucky, appreciating all of the blessings that I'm surrounded by. There was traffic on the road a minute ago. Apparently, people are gathering for the holiday, which is wonderful. I've been entertained by myself this morning. This hat. I was looking for a hat because it's chilly out here. And this hat had been pointed out to me recently as, gee, you can have that hat. I got it. I really wanted it, but it doesn't fit me. And so I thought, well, gee, that won't smoosh down my hair. Let me try that hat. And I took it off. It was hanging upside down from deer antlers by the back door. Yeah, I left the tags on. And it had, must have been 10 years, maybe only 7 years, I don't know, of cobwebs on it, which had turned brown because dust. So I cleaned it out and thought, it fits, it'll do. It's got SPF protection if I choose to wear it in the summertime. But I came here today with the thoughts that on Thanksgiving Day, I seek to unite in love and harmony with anyone with whom I can connect. I seek to help all humankind return to the common origin of all religions because we're at that dawning of a God-centered and harmonious civilization. And with the stars and planets moving last week, we're now in the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. And living in that age of love and harmony together, we can uplift one another beyond all of the spiritual upheaval that's going on in the world. And it's been going on, but it seems to be even more so around elections in the United States and all the natural disasters happening around the globe. And as we seek to send prayers and love to one another who are struggling with these cleansings, we can be uplifted and just connect in that vibration instead of fighting about right and wrong and good and bad and what should be done here. If you've been following me, you know that I inaugurated an ancestors altar. Hello there, we have company. Happy Thanksgiving from the United States of America. I inaugurated a Lees family ancestor altar at the beginning of the month, and I serve my ancestors a meal every day when I'm home. And I've started sharing those on YouTube a bit. And the thing is, there are no coincidences in the things that happen in life. We don't usually remember to say thank you to whomever aligned them for us. But since doing that altar, I can see, hey, Jelly, happy Thanksgiving to you too. I can see those connections as being directly attributable to the ancestors working in alignment for my highest and best good, and it's really exciting. And so I go to serve them more eagerly, even though remembering to serve them, it's often that knee-jerk, oh, darn, I gotta go take care of the ancestors, or oh, darn, this morning it was I forgot to open the altar. And thank you for the thumbs up. But in doing the service and preparing special meals for them and giving them the best cuts of whatever we're eating first, something's happening. The vibration is lifting, and they're making connections for me. They arranged that my car had to break down, and it broke down right next to a person that I knew. And this is in another state, so why would that happen? And the person that I knew, what am I talking about? I'm talking about since inaugurating an altar to my ancestors. So I'm saying thank you to ancestors of the Lees family heritage each day and serving them a meal. All of those coincidences of life have been so much more obvious, and I can say, look, I have angels everywhere, and my ancestors are hard at work. My ancestors are freaking working overtime, because I should have blown the engine to my car last week, but instead it just was a hole. It was like $300 instead of $6,000, and the car broke down right next to the person who had who knew me and had an errand just past my house. So I got a ride home, and my car made it home in the next week. And so many different things have been happening just like that. So it's very cool, Flynn. Makes you want to have your own ancestor altar. I mean, people do it in so many ways. The way I'm doing it is in alignment with the spiritual practice that I follow, and I use like a Buddhist altar and don't have pictures of my ancestors. Some people have pictures of their ancestors and candles. And I have another altar that's kind of like that, but it's like a tree branch with crystals hanging off, and that is an altar to the babies that I never birthed. That all the pregnancies, 4 pregnancies, and some of them were multiple births because I was doing in vitro, and they all were ectopic and in the tubes, so they would have killed me if they made it. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, so the altars are changing the energy. They're helping me see those coincidences, and they're helping me see that if it fits, I sits. If it don't, I won't. Yeah, that works, Bro Dragon. Like I say, I'm in the right place at the right time all the time. And yeah, take what you want from what you hear and leave the rest. I definitely agree. So those of you who are here, if you're in the United States or U.S. expats celebrating the U.S. holiday, happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful to be here today and grateful to have people to interact with. Yeah, my partner doesn't get up until later, so it's you, me, the dog, the goats. If I go out there. Right now it's chilly. Libertarian thoughts. Actually, no political thoughts whatsoever. Thank you very much. And you just gave me an opening. Where was that? Okay, so some of the spiritual teachings that I have right now are telling me that the principal deities and unrighteous deities are now engaged in a battle in the spiritual realm, and the conflict is being reflected on Earth, where the struggle put up by unrighteous deities is causing negative phenomena. And I will agree that there's negative phenomena around here, but I'm not getting involved. I did not register to vote when I moved up here. I did not vote. I don't participate anymore. Hey, Solver. Hello. Everyone needs to understand that the age of human-centeredness has ended, and the time has come when all human beings need to be allied with God to find that love and harmony within and reach out to our brothers and sisters in love. Not in my politics are right and yours are wrong or anything like that. Yeah. Which means by not voting, I'm trusting everybody else to get this country to run. But hey, that's where I am in my reality now. I don't know if you can hear them. They're hounds down there in the holler with things to say, and they may set off my hound soon. Who knows? It's chilly up here on the mountaintop today. I need to get off of this and go out to the critters. Anybody want to take a walk? Let's try it. All right. Turn around. Wait. Stand up. Get my assistant. Meet Matilda. She comes with me everywhere. All right, buddy. Let me down the stairs. Hang on. Yep. Turn around so you can say hello. Hold on. This is Max. Max is the front of the house dog. Hi, buddy. And we're going out to see the critters. Oh, yeah. we caught Highway. He is hunting at the bottom of the tree. Look at this. We have 3 suet feeders on that tree and a cat right at the bottom just waiting for lunch to come by. And what else do we have? The roosters out there. Is this live? Yes, this is live. How come your name is X? Hey, Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob. This is my feline advisor, Mr. Bob. He has his own channel, but yeah, I've been running out of space. Mr. Bob, how is life today? Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Comes out to help too. These are the cats that don't let me wander around the yard by myself. Greetings from Maine. Hello. I used to have a woodlot in, where was it? Woodstock. Yeah, it was in Maine, across from, the or Mama and this year's kids. How come his name is Mr. Bob? Okay, let's see if you can put it together. There's Highway. Highway moved back recently. Come here, Bob. Let's see if they can figure it out. Here, I'll let you take a look at Highway and say that Bob used to have almost a twin whose tail looked similar to that. It had a crook in it. His name was Mr. Crook. And this here is Mr. Bob. Turn around, let him see your tail. That's Mr. Bob. That's how come his name is Bob. When I moved here, oh, aren't they looking cute? Moved here, and I was introduced to the cats. At the time, there were 3 of them. There was Bobtail, Crooked Tail, and Wicca. And Wicca has since passed on. And when I tried to tell my friends by text that we have, what are the cats' names? And I said Bobtail and Crooked Tail. And they said, no, what are their names? It never computed. So I call them Bob and Crook. You have a ragdoll and a German Shepherd. Ooh. The ragdoll, that's a really long-haired cat, huh? That's pretty cool. Yesterday when I was in the backyard, yeah, hi kids, we're coming by. Is the ragdoll a outdoor cat or indoor cat? I imagine that takes a lot of grooming. This is Nutmeg and Andy and, yeah, he's right, and Raggedy Ann. And yesterday I posted like 7 seconds, and I said it was Highway kissing Ann, and when my partner looked at it last night, he said, no, that's the boy, that's Raggedy Andy. So anyways, back down here in the holler we had, so yeah, they don't let me go alone. You don't let me go alone. We had like 3 dozen, what do you call it? Cardinals and robins yesterday, just flocking around. There's the bear dog. Indoor, okay. Yeah, I would think with a coat like that, you'd have to keep her indoor. Hello, Mrs. Zena. Oh, it's a pretty girl. Oh, it's a pretty girl. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Anyways, I am grateful for Thanksgiving Day, and that is Highway. Check that out. And they were named by a poet from Maine, Generalissimo Brian Franco, poet up in Maine, gave those 2 ducks their names. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. You're a good girl. Oh, yep. Highway's talking to everybody today. He's a chatty Cathy. Hi, kids. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. You talk about manifesting. Yeah. This is a manifestation of a dream in Bangor. I think the poet is up around there too. Yeah. Maine is beautiful. I grew up in New England, in Massachusetts, and then moved to Tennessee when I was in my late 40s, and yeah, now I'm on this mountaintop in southeastern Kentucky in one of the 5 poorest counties in the United States of America. It boggles the mind. It's coal country, coal mining. Yes, Stephen King. Oh, yeah, you live up in Maine, you have time to dream up such amazing novels. Stephen King. Oops. Well, I see that you retracted that name. Hey, Mr. Highway. He's down here. Oops. Gotta turn it around, and now he's gone again. He was down here at my feet. Yeah, well, I saw it before you deleted it. Ha ha. And was able to respond. Yes, hi, kids. The hens have stopped laying. It's cold. And that's a good thing because we were drowning in eggs, and I was learning to water can them. And now I've since seen something about how the Amish just bury them like in a tub just underground with straw. And I might do that next year because that would be even easier. Although I'd have to come out in the winter to get them, but whatever. I come out in the winter all the time anyway to take care of these guys. Yes, who are staring at me wondering if I have treats for them. And maybe I do, but not while I'm live streaming because, yeah. I've seen you. Yeah, that's all healed. It's been healed. Yeah, it's been healed. Yes, it has. But yes, Bob has a plan in life. He wants humans to know that life is good if you honor your cat before all else, because if you stay still and you pet the cat, everything's good. No snow yet. We had snow the other day. It didn't stick. It's like 4 or 5 nights ago. I caught the first little bits, and by the time it got heavy, it was too dark to catch on camera. And when I was out feeding and it was heavy, yeah, I was feeding and managing everything else, so it didn't get caught on camera. Oh. But yeah. But at least the snow here, when I first moved to Tennessee from New England, and we had the first snow that stuck, it was probably a couple of years in, or maybe it was that first year, but we had a couple of inches, and then it was like 2 or 3 hours later, it sounded like spring. Everything's melting, it's running off, coming down, and pouring down. It was like, wow, and you could go out, and it was spring again. It was like beautiful. You got to enjoy the snow, and it went away. And I was there from 2008 to 2022, however long that is. And I think there was one time I was stuck up on the hill that we lived on for about a week because of ice. Maybe twice, but other than that, yeah. Very much easier than New England snows. Less to deal with in the long run. Well, I need to get in the house and think about looking up recipes. We're having a chicken today, and let's see, I've got broccoli. I prepared the squash yesterday. There's a pumpkin pie. Yeah, more than we can stand to eat in one meal, and like everybody else, we have a joy of plenty. But thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm grateful to be alive, to wake up and serve and share my love with whomever I come across. So my love to you. Happy Thanksgiving and take care.